Yeah, dear student, welcome back to the welcome back to the accountancy class, and our chapter going on is chapter 7, that is dissolution of partnership form. Okay? So as I told you, dissolution of partnership means change in relationship amongst the partner, and that happens because of the change in profit sharing ratio among the existing partner, or on admission of the partner, or retirement or death of the partner, or amalgamation of two or more partner. But dissolution of the firm means closing down all the operation of the business and closing of all the business relationship among the partner. All assets are sold and liabilities are realized. Clear? So today we will discuss the accounting treatment on dissolution of partnership firm. What procedure we are supposed to follow. So according to the section 48 of Indian Partnership Act, we are supposed to follow the accounting procedure on dissolution of firm in this way. So first we are going to prepare realization account, in which all assets are closed, all assets are sold and liabilities are paid off. First we have to pay the outsider liability. Clear? Afterwards we are supposed to pay the partner's loan. Clear? Afterwards partner's capital account and bank account. Closing of both the sides of the bank account means your dissolution has been done properly. Clear? This is the sequence designed by Section 48 of Indian Partnership Act 1932. As I am continuously telling you, our act subjects are governed by certain laws. So whenever any procedure is prescribed over there, you have to exactly follow that. You are not supposed to change that. So you are also supposed to solve numerical in this way only. Clear? Sometimes partner loan is not given. No problem. No need to make partner's loan account. You will make realization account, partner's capital and bank account. You are always supposed to follow this thing only. Clear? So realization account is prepared to sell all the asset and pay outside liability. Now I am explaining how to prepare realization account. On the other hand, I will give you document also in which every transaction is explained you in detail, that I will provide you. Beyond that, nothing will come. If you memorize that realization account, it is always helpful for you for your entire life, because if you follow the commerce stream ahead also, this is very necessary to remember it. Clear? Okay. So I hope you have understood this. This is also given in your book. I am again repeating, do not disturb the sequence of this section. This is section 48 of Indian Partnership Act 1932. This prescribes the sequence of accounts, so you are supposed to prepare in this way only. Now I am telling you how to prepare realization account. In numericals in your books, balance sheet would have given to you and several type of other additional information is given to you. Clear? Now we are going to close all the assets account by putting it into the debit side of realization account. Clear? So all assets are transferred to this side except cash and bank, because cash and bank is already in the realized form. You can't sell your cash and bank. Clear? So all assets account are closed by transferring to the debit side of realization account. Okay? All liabilities are recorded here. Clear? Except partners loan and partners capital. Clear? All assets are closed by transferring to the debit side of realization account. On the other hand, all liabilities are recorded here except partners loan and partners capital, because partners loan and partners capital is not considered or are not considered as outsider liability. So first you have to pay all outside liabilities. Afterward, if anything is there, you have to pay to the partners loan. Partners loan come to the second category, and if anything remains after that, you will give it to the partners capital account. Clear? Okay. Now comes if any asset is represented through any fund, clear? Any fund oblique reserve. So particular asset will come here and the relevant fund or reserve will come here. Example is investment. If only investment is given, write it on the debit side, already written. But if an investment is represented through investment fluctuation fund or reserve, then that particular IFR will come over here. Clear? Am I clear? So if any asset is represented through any particular fund or reserve are invested outside, asset will come here and particular fund will or reserve will come here. Next, if any asset is represented through any provision, if any asset is represented through any provision, then concerned asset will come here and provision will come here. Example is debtors. Debtors will come here and relevant provision will come on the credit side of realization account. Never subtract provision from debtors. Okay? It's very disastrous. Why? For example, debtors are given to you 22,000 and provision is given to you 2,000. If you subtract that, how much you will record? Debtors 20,000. But if in the additional information it is given that debtors realize 50%, so 50% means debtors realize 11,000. But here what you consider? 50% of 20 will come 10. You will scratch your head and you will pierce your head here, but you will never get that 1,000. So never commit this type of mistake. Always record debtors here and provision on the credit side. They will automatically adjust. Clear? Now, if any liability is taken by over by any partner. If any partner is ready to pay any liability, then his capital account, his or her capital account is debited. Okay? Similarly, if any partner is ready to take any asset, but in this case, if any partner is ready to take any asset, then his or her capital account is credited. Clear? Now, all liabilities are paid here. All liabilities are paid here on the debit side of the realization account individually. All liabilities are paid on the debit side of the realization account individually. Even if the question is silent as to its treatment, still you have to pay liability. Similarly, on the other hand, including unrecorded liabilities. There may be any liability which has been not recorded in the balance sheet but appearing as an additional information. Still you are supposed to pay the unrecorded liability. Okay? Similarly, all assets are realized here. Individually. All assets are realized here. You will be realized on the credit side of this account. So you have to write by bank account, write the individual name of the account, particular asset. But always remember, if nothing is mentioned in the numerical about the realization or any amount is given for any asset, this means asset doesn't realize anything. Clear? Always remember, this is contrary to the liability. What I told you in terms of liability, you have to always make the payment of the liability. Still the question is silent as to its treatment. But always remember, if nothing is mentioned in the adjustment or additional information that asset doesn't realize anything, this means asset hasn't realized anything. Clear? Now, if any asset is given to any creditor, so there is no requirement to make any entry because they will be settled out mutually. Clear? For example, if any asset is taken by any creditor or any liability, clear? There is no need to record it because they are going to settle mutually. Clear? For example, if the creditors are of 20,000 and it is written in the question, they have taken 10,000 worth of asset and remaining is paid, then here you will write 10 only. No, there is no need because that 10,000 worth of asset is not going to be sold over here. So if any asset is taken over by any creditor, there is no need to record it. Okay? Now, if goodwill is given in the balance sheet, you are also supposed to record over here. Goodwill is like a intangible asset. So any intangible asset is given, that will also be recorded like any fixed asset. If nothing is mentioned in the numerical that goodwill doesn't realize anything, this means it has not realized anything. So goodwill is also recordable, will come to the debit side. Okay? Now, if any fictitious asset is given, except cash and bank, fictitious assets are not going to be come to the realization account. Here you can also write except cash and bank and fictitious asset. Fictitious assets are not transferable to the realization account. On the other hand, they are distributed on the debit side of partner's capital account. Clear? Similarly, as I told you, that the relevant fund or reserve will come to the credit side, but this doesn't mean that journal reserve will come or credit balance of profit and loss account. Reserve represented by any asset will come to the credit side of realization, but that doesn't include journal reserve or credit balance of profit and loss account. They are distributable on the credit side of partner's capital account. Okay? I hope this thing is clear. Similarly, no fictitious asset is distributable over here. Similarly, partner's loan account will also be will not come over here because these are partner's loan account is not considered as a outsider liability. Though it is outsider liability, but it is considered as secondary outsider liability. First, we have to pay third party liabilities or outsider liabilities. So first we are going to settle our account. For that, if anything is left, then afterward it is made payment to the partner's loan account, afterwards to the partner's capital. Okay? Now one very important thing, now workman compensation reserve is given. Clear? How to deal with the WCR? So if the balance of workman compensation reserve is given in your numerical and there is no liability, transfer whole amount to the credit side of partner's capital account. In some cases, amount of the liability is less than the amount of workman compensation reserve. Clear? For example, WCR is of 60,000 and liability is of 35,000. In this case, transfer from 60,000 35 towards the liability and remaining 25 is distributable among the partner in the old profit sharing ratio in the credit side of capital account. Clear? Sometimes reserve is almost equivalent to the liability, no problem. Transfer the whole amount towards the payment of liability. There is no need to give it to the partners. Okay? Sometimes if liability is more than the amount of reserve, what will you do? So in this situation, the whole amount of the WCR is transferred to the realization account and liability is paid on the debit side of realization account. In this way, WCR is calculated or the settlement of liability is done. Now next thing is realization expenses. How to deal with realization expenses. So like any other expenses, realization expenses is also payable on the debit side of realization account. So case 1, when realization expenses are borne and paid by the firm, no problem. That will come to the debit side of the realization account. That is to bank. You have to write all the name of the, as you are paying the liability, pay your realization expenses also. Okay, to expense. Write down the below to the bank account. When realization expenses are borne by the firm but paid by the partner, then realization account debit to concerned partner capital account. This is case 1. Now, in case 1, the whole expenses are borne and paid by the firm to realization to cash bank. When realization expenses are borne by the firm but paid by the partner, no problem, to concerned partner capital account. When firm pays fixed amount to the partner as his remuneration, okay, for undertaking dissolution of the firm, and partner is to bear the dissolution expenses. So same entry will be passed in the case 3 to concerned partner capital account. Okay. When the firm pays fixed amount to the partner as his remuneration. Case 4, if expenses are paid by the firm on behalf of the partner, okay, it means the liability to meet dissolution expense is that of the partner who is undertaking the dissolution work. It is so because the firm has agreed to pay the remuneration to the partner. If firm pays the expenses of the dissolution, the such payment is treated on behalf of the partner and therefore treated as his drawing. So in case 4, the expenses will not come here. The entry passes concerned partner capital account to cash or bank. It will directly go to the debit side of partner's capital account. Fourth case, when this is the second part of the case 3. If expenses are paid by the firm on behalf of the partner. Case 4, when the firm pays to the partner some amount as his remuneration for dissolution of the firm, but dissolution expenses are paid by the firm. Remember, case 4 is having 2 parts. Listen carefully. When the firm pays amount to the partner as his remuneration, no problem. When the partner is getting remuneration, the entry comes realization to concerned partner capital account. Okay? But dissolution expenses are borne by the firm. Means here 2 things are happening. In the first case, firm is paying some amount to the partner as a remuneration for carrying out the dissolution work. He is remunerated for dissolution work, but dissolution expenses are borne by the firm. So here 2 entries you will pass: realization to concerned partner capital account and realization to cash of a bank. Here firm is doing 2 work. He is paying to the partner also for carrying out dissolution expense, and at the same time firm is bearing expense also. Fifth case, when realization expense are to be borne by one partner, say X, and paid by another partner. So X capital account debit to Y capital account. Okay? Now all the transactions are done. Now we are supposed to balance the realization account. Clear? So always remember, this is the expense side and this is the income side. Here we are selling the asset and here we are paying all liabilities and expenses. So when credit is more than the debit, you are having more income and less payment, you will have a profit. So distribute the realization profit amongst all partners in their old profit sharing ratio. If expenses are more than the sale, then you will have a loss. So here you will write by loss, transfer the loss to the all partners capital account and their old profit sharing ratio. Clear? In this way the realization account is prepared. I hope this thing will help you. I will also upload one document for which will explain you the realization account in more detail. Thank you. Happy learning. Just go through that. In the end, solve 2 or 3 example. It's very necessary to understand the practical work so that we can start the solution or numericals. Thank you. Happy learning.